his favor for XG, at least in that portion. Top lane is going to be the tough one. This is a very strong lane for Spirit.
And you already see first blood going to Yutoro.
That's some extra brain drain as well.
Okay, he pops the fairy fire. I thought he was just going to kill himself on the creep wave. That was...
I mean, Spirit don't really care what happens mid lane in most of their games. They care a lot more about these two side laners. There's that kill Rue was looking for. Gets that level 2 sap to go to work.
A more even fight on their hands. 2v2. They're going to commit to the top side here. Ember Spirit also commits, and Invis going to be grabbed. Laurel stunned up for a second. The gate comes through. And collabs with the punish. Just a single pit is all it takes to ensure XM's demise. And Jinq will have to charge away in fear.
There's the defensive capability in this lineup. The Underlord Gate. No matter where he goes, Spirit would have numbers or they'd be willing to take that defensive fight. They're just locking the map down right now.
Going on to X-Nova here, but the charge will still come through. And Maposhka likely to die here as Extreme brought a lot of heroes to stop this invasion.
Okay.
Good call from Spirit, though, to pull the plug on that one. We saw Rue.
If you can get Static Storm Nether Strike up, Laurel cannot play as aggressively. Might not get bailed out by the Silencer ult either, as
Rue being an obnoxious little menace here, but I don't think he realized just how many heroes were still in the neighborhood. Laurel, he might still reach out for that X-Nova kill. No, he plays it safe. Holds creep wave, stun in from behind right as he got bashed. Wait a minute, the spear is still there, and all 5 of Extreme show up to get a kill on Laurel. He thought there was no way. Will still get the power room.
Oh, look at this rotation. Yutoro.
Coming in from behind, and Ame. Well, there's the glimpse to send him back, so Ame will survive here. And the charge, maybe they can still get a punish. Though Maposhka really wanted that kill on Ame, Jinq with just a little bit of interference is enough to dissuade the chase. But on the way out, he gets caught by Rue. Nightmare back into the rest of the team, quickly surrounded and killed. Collapse, he gets the kill.
Out of that situation will cost them the tower. Or will it? Ame.
Not willing to give up his tower, not to Yutoro anyway. And XXS with the arena on 2. Beautiful setup that gets the kill onto the Sven. A teleport away attempted by Collapse, denied as X-Nova gets the glimpse on him, and a second core kill for Extreme Gaming. The defensive play goes both ways here, Avery.
Oh, that was a super nice revenge. Spirit just did not expect.
You still not having his level 6.
Not there from Spirit either, though. Okay. Damage is there from Yutoro.
What was happening here?
Just is the majority of the damage follow-up to play off these 2 cores going in. Lesh has a lot of damage and spells, of course, but he can get bursted down.
Maposhka trying to push in that mid lane will be caught out by the fresh Rod of Atos. Blade Mail going to work, but XM, they just have enough HP to survive through it. Laurel gets so aggressive, but the charge on with the glimpse. Okay. Nicely comboed there from X-Nova, and Jinq saving XM's life and giving him the kill in the process. Rue is going to snatch away the Wisdom Rune, but TP away at the same time as he takes it. He dodges the unstable concoction that was... Yeah.
And I was thinking, what if you had the old Orb of Venom plus Blood Grenades now?
Yeah, 4.
I mean,
how around melee 4s would be unstoppable.
Yeah, you just have guaranteed chase down kill threat. Man, Collapse has been everywhere in this game.
He has.
He even gets a free trip.
Yeah, doesn't have to bother going back through the gate. He can. There's a reason why, not too long ago, people were trying this hero as care.
Atos on this Ember, trying to lock him down. Ame joining the fight.
Global Silence going to be used, and it will save Laurel's life.
Oh, that grip, that is a nasty grip.
It is a nasty one. They don't have much ways to stop. The splitter comes in the last second. Now the arena trying to protect him, but Laurel goes back in for the kill. Ame has protection. He had a wand, had some heals, and now Laurel has overstepped himself. It draws in XM, a mid lane trade. Meanwhile, Jinq charging through the middle of all of them, trying to bail out XXS. A pushback, they go for Yutoro. Yutoro in trouble. Ame brings him down, and now turns his focus onto a collapse. Team Spirit, they chose to fight this one, but it was into a Radiance Alchemist, and it's not a fight they can win out, especially if it goes long, and it certainly has gone long. 15 seconds of team fight, 15 seconds of Radiance burns and glimpse backs. Extreme walk away the victors of this bout.
Difference there to find the Sven down here, but it's going to be
not
Rue
going to
running
find him. They're going to find Rue instead. Drop the ward to spot him. Immediate Static Storm just to ensure the kill.
That's a fine smoke tank here. This is the ward on that. But at least you land something. This is a lot of time for the Alk.
Going for the kill on XXS. They've got full vision of him, and they know there's no heroes nearby. A defensive ward in the jungle helped Yutoro set this one up. That trio that came into the jungle, they knew they didn't keep pushing forward. Now they're going to find the extra kill on Xnova as well.
He's hasted. It's just so many power runes for Laurel this game. Like, you're going to get something with him. Or the bottom play. So if you get stuck in a fight right here against a team that can chase you down.
You got to get this and get out. But they're going to turn and fight, maybe? No. TP away, but they got him on the glimpse and the spear. The global silence gets used there to try and protect him, but Laurel and Collapse have been left behind. Laurel has a chance to get away, but Collapse is definitely dead. Let's see if Laurel can actually get out. Yule's into the spear back. He's done as well. 2 cores pick off in exchange for a Tormentor play.
Shard went to the Bane.
Experience into the mix. Particularly since you have some pretty experienced... Whoa, wait. Once again, Extreme,
kill.
They make a move, and then they only leave one hero behind in that area, and team going. It's like playing against a Dark Willow as well. It's just like some of these heroes just debilitate your... Especially with the new Spirit Breaker, where they really killed his charge momentum. Quick kill onto the Silencer, and finally, Extreme are set up to take this mid tower.
Oh, they got the charge on the Ember. No BKB yet. He's 200 off.
XM's here with the follow-up. And they certainly have enough damage and control to kill a silenced Ember Spirit.
Super nice move.
Games where Pollen Bag has a lot of value.
Look at this charge through.
There's that Daedalus, but he picks it up, and now he's been chain stunned, let out by the charge, and the chain stuns Yakutou. He got off the BKB, but he still gets swiped down by Ame, and now he works onto Collapse. Maposhka's gonna get run down as well. 3 easy kills for Extreme Gaming. 2.5 minutes left on the Aegis 2.
The global was just not there quick enough. TP'd their entire team to this outpost.
Teleport away, it's not gonna happen. Caught Collapse out in the side lane. And is that enough of a signal for Extreme to go high ground once again? This
sheets, and you can grip him before his whole kit comes out.
Sure.
I would take that.
But otherwise, it's Sven all day. A charge through both supports. What a sick start there for Jin Q. How he got that opening, I'm not quite sure. But it's a doozy. And that leaves the base wide open for Extreme.
Absolutely wrecked him.
Smoke up and Spirit. They're trying to get into this Roshan territory. They don't want to let Extreme have it for free, but they're going to break on the low ground, break onto Ame too. Not the best target for him, especially with Lotus and Arena on 3. And there's the jump from Ame. Outside of it, a Sven that gets stunned up while the 3 inside are decimated.
That fight is over the second that Arena lands. And that is a terrible position to go up for Team Spirit. XG hold the high ground, just park their Alchemist on top of it. Not a situation where Spirit can wait out the clock. You will have to take this fight.
Missile blade into a stun, into a spear with the Arena. Laurel looks like he's going to be okay, but they had to use the global silence. There's going to be the Fiend's grip, but it was pretty useless.
Yakutou in. Not enough damage.
Oh, and he immediately got charged up by Jin Q. That is going to be most of his BKB held at ransom. Jin Q, he needs to try and get some hits off, but he's getting bashed up by both the Alchemist and the Spirit Breaker.
That's it.
No shot. GG is called Extreme. We'll take game 1.
Man, what a game from them. Start off this series, get a solid win on the board. In style with the last pick Alchemist. Extra just blink bash stunner for this Void Spirit.
Trash. We've already seen some other teams play it. I mean, it's where I'm leading to. I think Team Spirit, them getting their hands on a late pick Templar Assassin is absurd.
Oh, what is
early high ground ward into a Nightmare, back down into the rest of the team. A stomp to control him. XXS is not dying that quickly, despite the number of heroes being brought in for this. They actually failing to get the kill, and now it's Laurel who is potentially dead. He's going to be the first one down, as XXS is the one to get the kill thanks to the Battle Hunger, and XM will clean up Rue as well.
Dude, he's so tanky. Get full stats plus the ring. This is why you don't buy Tangos right there. He just walks it off in a courier.
The giant creep wave that XXS was stacking up. Scare him off of that a little bit. One Xnova.
They're going to get him.
They got him. So, first kill for Team Spirit.
First blood. If we forget everything else. What?
Do you think this item still has a place in the meta, considering how big Blade Mail has
become? It's an aggressive orb, but he's fine, I think. I don't think there's enough damage here.
I mean, you really took a risk there with the orb. I guess hoping that he would juke out Laurel on the steps, but...
He's dead. That's a huge kill for Spirit. Absolutely owning it. I think the Vanguard's fine.
Because it is a lot to pick up early, right? You get the Vanguard, but you're also going to get Blade Mail. It means your Blink Dagger is very delayed. XXS going to be run down. It also means any other teamfight items you might want. Say you think it's a good pipe game, that's going to be heavily delayed.
What if you lose this game as XG? What do you even say after that start?
Another grab. Nightmare into Shackles is a cute little combo. Move him out of position for the Shackles to be even more effective. And another death for XM. Laurel. This time...
Give him your criticism later, Austin.
I'll save that for my in-game rants instead. I hope they're watching the A stream right now.
They're not watching us. Interesting rotation from Maposhka. He was trying to surprise Ame up here, but you can't kill Ame. If you've learned anything from this TI, the man is just untouchable.
Can you imagine he goes through the entire TI deathless?
Anything. This is a very different game. They're going to rotate the Centaur in the mid as the smoke wrap is coming around, but they eye a bigger prize.
Catching the axe midway through, clearing out an ancient stack. They have the damage to finish him off easily. Laurel Cut sweeping in with his haste rune.
And even got the Ice Shaman there.
And the Centaur will start taking that tower.
Ooh, that is
painful.
That's really painful. You do another power. He literally has amp damage running.
Oh, goodness. There goes Maposhka.
Okay. Yeah, that's something.
I don't know how he got into that position.
You actually don't really care here. Maybe that's why the smoke was committed. Ooh, Blink Blind.
Breaks to the low ground, throw a ward onto the high ground, go for the bang. Call and Static Storm. A lot being used for this for not a very fast kill. And Collapse going to try and pounce on a two-man stomp. Beautiful hit from Collapse. And with Yatoro there, they've got the damage for both. XXS and Jin Q will both fall. The only one to escape is XM, who managed to phase shift dodge the... Is Ame still deathless?
Oh, yeah, he's deathless, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, I will make sure you know. A little setup here.
Okay. Are a little off the mark there. That Nightmare doesn't last forever.
I mean, again, if XG are not making a move with XXS for it, they can put Centaur in the way.
And they just have to go for the jump on a Templar Assassin, but they're ready for that one with the Aghanim Scepter. Still, though, the coil on to 3. Not too bad, but the Fiend's Grip with the Aghanim Scepter, it takes out the puck. You can have Maposhka trading away a core for that. Well worth it for Team Spirit. 30 seconds left on the Aegis. And the high ground, it's coming. And not much left for Extreme to stop it.
These enfeebles are annoying for Ame, too. Talking about damage in the Chrono, you get enfeebled, you might not have it.
Going to be used. Ame searching for that Chronosphere, trying to hit all the backline heroes, but Team Spirit don't give him the opening. They give up Yatoro's Aegis. And now trying to reset around it. Ame hoping to be able to get that. Oh, he does not get Yatoro in it. Does manage to get 2, but there's the horse. Of course he's able to get heroes out of the Chronosphere. Ame doesn't give them a good enough Chronosphere to stop it. Laurel is fine. Ame with the time dilation, hoping to slow them down, but Laurel not to be slowed down, just jumps in, goes after the Shadow Demon. Bashed up a little bit, has to use his BKB defensively. Now,
Ame gotta get something here.
XXS has got to go for the call. He doesn't go after the Templar Assassin. Searches for an easier kill on a Collapse, but it's not too easy. Collapse, plenty of HP. Yatoro trying to finish off X-Nova. Does manage to get 1,000 damage crit, and now it's done.
Oh, what the heck?
Yatoro, he just finished him off. Ame,
so much for
he had the tank, but so much for that. The first death of the tournament for Ame will close out this game. Team Spirit look to even out the series.
Any carry, you can equal your power.
Tied together in life and death, Yatoro and Ame going back to back, and we will see a game 3 between this duo.
Very nice. Nice game from Spirit to strike back in the series, and we will get the 2-1. That's what I want to see, a nice game 3. But actually want to do. Could be mid-snap. That's the only other option, but that's holding audible here after.
Okay.
It's like a bunch of deathless games so far. He only has 1 death for the tournament. If you have a 0-death AM game, it can put a lot of map pressure onto Team Spirit.
And a fantastic start if you're going to get first blood like that.
Guaranteed that with the clock snap pickup.
This Avalanche on 2. Decent damage for XXS to follow up on. And got the toss back. He knew it was coming. At the same time, XFS maybe didn't know it was coming. He almost dies. He will die as Lance goes out.
Okay.
Yatoro is gifted a kill by XinQ.
Skill dip, I guess.
Yeah. Another chase down on XXS. This one will be interrupted by the Avalanche, but that means now XinQ is open for the taking, perhaps. Nice body blocking with the illusion. Beautiful stuff from Yatoro. Does not get the last hit. The creep somehow takes.
This guy's a Phantom Lance player.
Collapse out of mana in top lane. Ame, this guy is an Animage player.
This guy's
in the team.
No, he's just been waiting for one meta where this hero's viable.
He watched OG with the Phantom Lancer. He's like, oh, nice toss back into Requiem. Doesn't get the timing perfect, but it's enough certainly to kill a support.
Pretty even early game. I mean, the Bat Rider suffering the most, some of the early kill action for Spirit on this safe lane, and Laurel gonna make his life even worse. Have some kisses as I contest your wisdom shrine.
XM with his first power rune of the series in game 3.
That's what it feels like. He didn't even know runes could spawn. Like, what is this guy?
That's why it took him so long to get there. Xnova's like, hey, there's a power rune. It's like, what's that?
There's another kisses kill.
Eventually, he'll get there. But traded out, not really worth it. Extreme getting the better of that situation.
He doesn't care about the armor because he's an Agi hero that eventually gets enough armor.
It gives him HP regen, but so does Battle Fury.
Yeah, you get it a little faster in the lane. Yatoro just gets melted down here.
Not able to finish him off. Laurel, he does manage to outrun XM, and he still has kisses to turn things around. So XM's got to be careful in that one. One of the kisses lands on XinQ. Couldn't get the other one. Has to focus on the Shadow Fiend. No, he wants to get both the kills, and he'll have both the kills. Laurel gets greedy with it, and it pays off. A double for him.
Sister Shroud doing some work, and just lay into that SF.
I mean, what? You were expecting Manta? Like, the Helmet Dom is just a replacement to Battle Fury, and you're still going to go Manta afterwards? There's the Supernova. With the Mars, this is always going to be a deadly combination in the early game. You have the way to be able to lock people inside of the Supernova. You have a stun to stop them from hitting the egg. If you land it, collapse.
Still can rush him, lance him, burn out a bunch of his mana. That feels incredibly bad.
Okay. I mean, doesn't... That eggs it busts up the Phantom Rush to give you more illusions.
Feels pretty bad in that scenario, unless he's doing the same thing to the enemy team.
Well, Polshka on the run, trying to juke through the trees, will not find an exit here. Tidebound cooldown, they really felt like it was necessary to use the Fiend's Grip.
Claims the kill.
Money in the bank right there. Got him inside the cogs, and got him inside the arena. A little bit of overkill, but a kill on a Shadow Fiend is worth its weight in gold. It's given.
Ame is a giver.
I don't think that's true at all.
He says, team, I will give you everything this game.
Xnova, just back-to-back kills in the mid lane for the Clockwork initiation.
Or
Xnova's not going to go down so easy. They have the arena on both the supports, though, with the kisses. That is more than enough. Now, SF tries to come in with a Requiem, doesn't do much damage. XXS hoping to chase down a hero, but met with some damage from Laurel. Ooh, cookie away before he gets the grab there on the lasso. Any lasso pull back into double raises. Might have been a kill there, but...
So he's mega fast in this Firefly, but he doesn't have the blink type of initiation.
And that is XM with the blink initiation.
What was those raises, man?
A little off the mark, but still will get the kill. With Ame joining them, Ame gives once more.
I don't see this snap coming online fast enough to deal with it. The PL cannot bail you out of that situation. Not guaranteed.
Force Staff, Sunray off the cliff. Oh, he had it. What was the delay there? Quick kill on the Bat Rider, though. Decent exchange if they can get out. Are they going to be able to get out? 3-man avalanche into a toss. Big AoE damage with the raise on top of it. They've already taken out two, and Yatoro is quite low. Yatoro, he does manage to juke it out initially, but I think they've realized the real Yatoro is somewhere in this. Can they clear through these illusions fast enough to be able to get it? Yes, they can. Xnova even capping it off there with a Fiend's Grip on the real Phantom Lancer.
A lot of magic damage to throw into the middle of the fight. As Jinq doing it again, man.
Yeah, toss back into a Bane is particularly deadly. To pull a hero that far out of position, and then they're either going to be nightmared or fiend script, there's just no way you can...
Looks like they're going to take it. They're very strong around the pit.
Their biggest team fight here, or at least one of the biggest, with the Phoenix not being here. This is going to be a risky move still. An initiation onto the Bane that doesn't quite go right with the Nightmare away. An attempt to jump in on Rue. Should be able to easily get that one. Collapse trying to protect himself with Yules. Yatoro's now here, but it's far too late. A BKB goes out, but the Fiend's grip the lasso. Double control for the Mars. The 3 versus 5 is now going to have to be the option for Team Spirit. And Yatoro, he's not even out of here just yet. He's already popped the Manta. They already got off the Doppelganger. He makes a run for it. They have to use the Supernova to protect him. Yatoro trying to go back into play with a 5x from Rue. They go for an ult. A Mana Void, big AoE damage. Yatoro, he's not dead yet, but he's close. He's trying to make a run for it on the right-hand side, but XM, he has the races. The first one a miss, but the second one finds its mark, bringing down the carry and the last member of Team Spirit.
He has been farmed. He's a butterfly now, continuing his TI dominance. Man came here to play. This is going to be another Phantom Lancer death. Number 4. This game has completely slipped away from Spirit. And again, their only scale fallback is
18,000 net worth up for XTREME Gaming. And finally, back to that Roshan. They're just going to keep trying the Rosh. And every single time Team Spirit feel like they have to contest, they get close, and that's when they strike. Jinq, XXS, one of these heroes is going to get a grab onto somebody, and now it's the Mars pulling him out. Another one, maybe with the Avalanche, another toss. Okay, not quite. XTREME Gaming, they're just creating space. They finished off the Roshan, and now Ame is here to play with 2 lives. Nightmare gets him over the cliff with the help of the cookie. They'll kill Rue. Still got the toss back. Jinq is just not letting the heroes off easy once again. A BKB use. A Fiend's Grip is the answer from X-Nova.
Beautiful gameplay again. If you're not going to arena all in this tiny, which there's a sleep save for, designed to create space for PL, be able to fight 4v5 if it has to. Just got outmaneuvered straight up.
And every single time the Phantom Lancer tries to actually join his team and making some sort of offensive play like Ame is doing, it hasn't worked. And I dread to say that I don't think this one's going to work either. XXS, okay, he does actually get bursted down.
Got him. Okay.
And he's going to go towards Bloodthorn, which we've seen these Phantom Lancers. The very few that are picked, they do like this item quite a bit. Jinq, he makes his commitment. Yatoro does too. They got to jump onto the SF, and XM, he'll die at the start of the fight. Now, the AoE damage is still a little dangerous, but Ame's also very low. A lasso pull back onto the Mars. He's going to die. Mana Void helps get the kill on Rue as well. Yatoro, thanks to his invis from the shard, is not spotted, but the backline certainly is. Jinq hits another big opening. An avalanche onto a Fiend's Grip to finish him off, and Yatoro has to go in, try and punish these heroes, but it's so dangerous. He almost dies again. A burnout. Ame not dead yet. Will not lose the Aegis. 40 seconds left.
The man don't die, even when he can. He says, I gave you 1 death this year. This is everything for Spirit. You've got to find a connection on him with that clock, Mars, all that burst damage.
And once again, Jinq, just a 3-man avalanche to start things off. Team Spirit have to use resources to get out successfully, and he's going to keep chasing. Collapse is going to be able to blink back. His BKB on cooldown. Ame tries to cut them off at the pass. Does not quite get there in time. Still, though, Jinq with just a casual blink forward. I guess his own BKB is used, but will gladly trade that off. And Maposhka actually still gets found.
Tiny doing work right now.
Because if they have detection, then they know which one is the real one. Mana Void put to use, but low cooldown anyway.
That's a good target.
On the Tiny. Jinq. His use of the BKB earlier does cost it.
That's a gem.
And a gem, yeah. That is a big loss of resources still.
That's really big when you have this PL shard that Yatoro's been putting into use. You lose your gem. Very hard to keep track of this hero.
I mean, it's Phantom Lancer. Does Phantom Lancer still scale like the best hero in Dota?
No, but Oh, that hook shot was kind of sick.
That was an interesting situation. Still, though, BKB's used, and they are still in hunting distance. Extreme Gaming are able to run down 2 and a 3rd, perhaps, with the Mana Void. And, of course, a Fiend's Grip, as X-Nova has been there every single time Collapse tries to retreat.
He's made his life miserable.
Yes.
That's a situation of opponents, so, yeah. If you kill your opponents, you're likely in that winning state, as you said. Bloodthorn is done for your Toro, though. That's some hopium.
It's a massive damage upgrade if they can get the initiation, but instead, XXS,
well,
Collapse just walks into him. Lasso me, please.
Trying to find something. That was not what he was looking for. He had buyback available, so
it's going to have to be a perfect initiation, or they force things inside the pit here. They do have Supernova to be able to commit to this one. So they can try and take away the Aegis. Collapse going to make its initiation. Arena Spear goes out, but the Roshan's still not dead. In fact, the XXS right in the middle of the net gets the Aegis away from Yatoro. He's got the extra life, and now it's all falling apart for Spirit as XM hits the Requiem, double Requiem, knocking him inside the pin. You're locked down here.
Absolutely nowhere to run.
And even Yatoro, he is... Oh, we got to have the dust, and we have it.
Yeah.
Dead as well. GG is called. Extreme will take down Team Spirit and remain one of the undefeated teams here in the first day of TI.